low. I just unboxed them.
All right, guys, what's going on?
Mhm.
This is Mike. This is Peel.
Yeah.
Thinking Game. Thanksgiving. Got off work early today, so I know some people had to work the whole day. But man,
Mhm.
shout out to everybody, man, who come and watch this, and
Yeah.
I hope y'all paying attention to the top, man. Had the sponsor of the show,
Yeah.
REM Lawn Service. Make sure y'all give them a shout, man. Get your leaves raked up, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is that where they reach you at on Facebook? They hashtag and they can reach you on Facebook with that too, with those
Yeah.
handles.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Y'all check them out, man. Make sure y'all get your leaves done, man. Get it done, man.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of you going out there doing it, my back.
Okay. Whoa.
REM, call
Hey.
REM.
Yeah.
Then I think we've been in the game for what, a couple years doing the podcast. People say, man, you gonna still keep doing it? Man,
Yeah.
I'm deep in the game.
Yeah. Ah.
We gotta charge to the game, baby. Oh. We gotta charge to the game, man, cause we major out here, man. Major out here, baby.
Yeah, I'm just Snoop when he signed with No Limit.
Uh,
Yeah, man, I had to leave that
yeah.
from man.
That's why I gotta get a studio. But I was looking at some video. I was like, man, if I be Dre, and what's his name be Snoop? We like improvise that. I can just see you saying rolling them by 6'4".
Yeah, you know. Yeah.
Oh man, I think I
Mm,
do act like Dre. I do act like a producer sometimes. Be funny.
dope
See nothing wrong with
producer.
that. What do you think, man? Before we get into the topics, man, what some
Hmm.
of the what do you think in that time was that the best diss song? Was it probably top three? Dre
What's
Day?
that? Dre
Dre
Day?
Day and Compton City G's. I don't.
Uh,
It's hard to top those songs. Those
that top
songs,
five. Top
yeah,
five.
both of them. Yeah, man.
Top five. Top
Yeah,
five.
yeah,
Mm-hmm. You,
yeah.
it when won this song, everybody thought they got it in their top one or two. That No Vaseline, I just say that's not in my top five.
Yeah, I think people like it for the lyrical content
Yeah,
of it. Yeah,
yeah, it's not in my top
I
five.
think it's he really rapped kind of faster back
Yeah,
then, and it really wasn't my thing. Man, it's just something about that Dre Day beat, how he just did it. It was like more lean. It was more mellow. You
yeah,
know what I'm saying? More laid back. You just ride and listen to it. Just that beat just so cold, man. How he did that. I mean, then he had Parliament phone swing down, swing. How he had at the end of the video. He had a video of him swing
yeah.
down. I wanna ride. That was cold, man.
I want to ride.
Sometimes I watch it just for that part at the end,
Yeah,
man. When he had him on that, that
yeah.
was cold, man. Come to City G's was cold though, man. Come to City
Oh
G's though,
man,
man. When they had, especially when they had Ezel in the beginning.
oh
You know,
man.
he said Suge told him he couldn't do it no more. He said, you can't do that video no more. I said, what you mean? He said he put a gun on the table. You can't do it no more. Well, all right, I won't do it no more. That's
Yeah,
what he told Vlad.
that was getting played
Oh yeah, Come City G was cold, man.
on the box too.
That beat, man, that beat was so cold, man. I mean, man. I mean, back then, I remember as a kid, dudes who had the sound, you know what I'm saying? It either
Yeah,
was that, Compton City G's, 187 Proof, the
yeah,
Spice One,
yeah.
Rolling with the Strap, one of those two, that Dre Day, just depending on probably what side you on. But
Mm-hmm.
then when that DJ Quick came out, doom, 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 that was, depending on where you was.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm biased, so I was definitely
Yeah,
playing it.
I'm objective. I'm not biased. I was just telling my homeboy that sometimes you gotta be careful about being biased because it'll blind you, man. You
Yeah,
gotta be
I'm
careful about it.
biased.
Yeah,
Go
I know.
West Coast route, West and South. That's it.
But depending on where you at, you listen to that. What's the name? You over there on Hilltop?
Mm-mm.
I don't know how they get Hilltop from California to here. Cause when he Hilltop, I think one DJ
Treetop,
Quick Hilltop. Oh, Treetop. Okay,
treetop.
I thought he was Hilltop too. Treetop. Okay, yeah, pretty crazy. So before another thing, before I'm going to ask you this: who do you think was the best dancer, like on live performance, MC Hammer or Chris Brown?
Hammer.
Boy, man, I was watching dude, man. I was like, man, that dude just wouldn't stop moving. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it.
Yeah, Hammer was doing
Oh,
infomercials. He was doing
oh
infomercials.
man.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Oh,
Paul Mooney. Paul Mooney killed him, man. So I seen it dancing for a piece of chicken. Dancing for a piece of popcorn chicken.
Hammer
Yeah,
was
man.
that dude,
Oh,
man.
Hammer was that dude, yeah. He'll come see you too. He ain't playing no games. He'll come holler at you. Yeah, a lot of
Man,
people say that. Hammer come holler at you, dude.
hey, from the town and
Yeah.
dancing and still get gangster with you. Oh man,
Boy,
hello.
boy.
Hammer had a cartoon.
And he was dancing in it's like church shoes, like patent
Yeah,
leather church. You know how
man,
hard it is to dance
man.
in hard bottom shoes, man?
Mm-hmm.
Man,
Yeah, man, Hammer had a cartoon, man. From Oakland, and he had a cartoon.
he did, you're right. He did have a cartoon.
In the during that era when it was just like, what was it, ABC?
Mm-hmm.
That's tough. That's tough.
Yeah.
Or NBC? Not ABC. It had to be ABC.
But guys, welcome to the Thinking Game. Topics that make you think. So we finna get into slide one. Jay will probably be here in a little bit, man. He'll have to take care of some business, but he'll be hopping in too. So slide number one. Is Drake being petty, suing UMG over Kendrick Lamar song? What you think, bro? Is he being petty?
Drake's being a Karen, man. He
He said he being a Karen, man.
yeah, Ken.
Talking about they
Ken.
knew that he was making this song and they put it out anyway, talking about character defamation. Nah, man.
You
Hey, that
see
song
how?
was cold too, man. I like this song.
Yeah, you see
You
how?
know, they got that off of, was it Rodney O? I still listen to that song, the Rodney O song too.
You see
That
how?
beat. Hmm?
What was it said when you was dissing Meek?
Man,
What
boy,
was it?
killed me too, boy. Back to back. They ain't do that on back to back. But
Yeah.
because he killed you, yeah, that's so loser, man. And then you don't want to say it, but you kind of want to say, yo, they acting like G Money, man, over there acting light skinned,
no.
man. You know what I'm saying?
I told
They're
y'all.
like Nino Brown. I just thought about that. Yo, they're like Nino Brown, man.
That was not the truth.
Am I my brother's keeper, man?
Y'all let that
Yes.
kid come over here and enjoy
I am.
this.
Yeah, that's petty. That's petty, man. I
He done
mean,
lost his streak.
that song took off so fast too, man. I
He
mean,
couldn't help it.
yeah, he couldn't help it. I want to say, Compton City G's took off like kind of like that when he came out with Compton City G's. Like Dre Day was a big song, but then when he came out with Compton City G, it just hit harder, man. I don't know, was it BG Knockout? I don't know, man. It was crazy though.
Man, shoot.
It's like you just rocked your head to Compton City G's a little bit more. You know what I'm saying?
You know, I'd still listen to it.
I mean, he made Lokes. I mean, the Lokes in the flannel, man. That song.
Actually, it was the Hispanics and the bikers, but
Nah,
he
made the Lokes.
popularized it.
He made the Lokes and combed the fro back and put the hat on with the fro hanging out the back.
No, he does.
He
I will say
coined
he
all
was
that.
credited. He was credited to that, but
What's that?
like the wearing a little fro with the hat and
Yeah, comb it back and have it hanging out there.
even though that's a California thing anyway.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought dudes do that here. I see dudes do that here when I was younger. Dudes do that all the
Yeah,
time.
well, I tell you, man, most of that stuff we used to do, we got it from California.
Man, when I was younger, I used to want to be like Project Pat. I don't know why, but with the slugs, man, up top, like I used to want to do that so bad when I was in high school, man. But glad I did because I sure wanted to do it, man.
I'm still gonna get me a pop out.
You get your pop out.
Yeah.
I want the slugs, the permanents, man. I want the slugs.
No.
Or the
Nah.
baby. When I seen baby, I was like, man, he all slugged out, man. That's what's up. Then he got the platinum, but I like the slugs better though when he had to go to slugs though. And then my grill is slugged up. I was like, yeah, that's cold right there, man.
I just want them open face, John.
Nah, I want the all gold, baby. Something about them all golds, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, that's petty, man. Drake being petty over there, man.
Get him out of here.
Yeah, get him out of here, man. Get him out of here.
He really not. I'm
Over there acting
so.
light skin. Over the vanilla ice creaming over there, man.
Nah, it's a
Just say he beat me. If you just say he beat me, just take the loss. It'll go away so fast. But you just keep making it linger, though.
But I don't think he's but someone them from what I read, it was like excuse me, they're restructuring this deal. So it was like, well, you pretty much done anyway out here. But
I mean, he was saying like they gave him preferential treatment, or they gave him more
yeah.
of the shine. But dude, they did you the same way. I mean, I'm pretty sure they put a lot of artists on the shelf when Drake was like, "Nah,
Mhm.
Drake is the top guy right now." But I
Mhm.
guess when you're not the top guy, I mean, you
Mhm.
had a run. I mean, he had a what,
A good run, 10
a
years.
15-year run.
Yeah, 10, 15, just straight,
And
like, yeah, a
I
solid
mean,
10.
dude was on everything at one time. I remember that Hotline Bling. I ain't even like the song. He get stuck in your head though. You know what I'm saying?
Because they were playing it every
Man,
day.
boy, NBA All Star Game. You're playing that stuff everywhere, man. I was like, man,
But, he ain't got no home base like that no more.
Kendrick killed it, man.
Cash Money, well, Young Money ain't doing nothing like that no more. And everybody
They had
went
a
to
nice
separate.
run too, but yeah, they
Yeah,
run. I think Young Thug got hemmed up. It kind of slowed their run
sold
down a little bit.
everything, man.
Yeah,
But
he can't even go back to Atlanta, man. Can you imagine that, man?
yeah,
You from the South Side, and you get hemmed, and they said you can't go back to the South Side for 10 years.
can't come
Man,
back.
that's crazy.
Man, hey,
He got the money though. It ain't like it ain't that big of a
yeah,
stretch. He got the money though, but I'm saying it's still
yeah.
kind of crazy. That's where you from and everything. You can't
He,
even
he can't be
touch
around.
down.
Well, you just can't be around. It's kind of a good thing,
Oh yeah, I get it.
yes, because that's
Fit.
what got you in that place was hanging around with certain ones. Like
Yeah,
you didn't
yeah,
separate yourself from.
yeah. 15 years probation is a long time, man. That's a long time, man.
Yeah,
You can't do nothing, man.
yeah. It's just
I
the
mean,
gang
you can't
members.
even
So
throw paper out the window. You mess around and go back to jail, man.
I think that the biggest thing was like the old people everybody that was involved in the case. You can't be
Yeah.
around. You can't even talk to them.
I
So
don't think you want to talk to Woody no way. No, he just doing a
nah,
Vlad TV interview.
man, leave him alone. That boy, man, he got a
Dude.
he got a leaky faucet at the mouth,
Yeah. Yeah, he's a little rat, man. For
man.
100%. He name out there. I think did he get his name from like Toy Story?
I don't know. I don't know.
That's the only person I know named Woody was the puppet from Toy Story, man.
And I'm saying Woody is the reason why they got jammed, and Woody is the reason why they got out the jam.
Really?
Yes, because he played dumb. He was like, I don't know. I don't know.
So he never got charged with nothing?
Nothing.
Wow. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Still a rat though, but
Still a rat,
yeah.
yeah. Yeah.
Just a different kind of rat, I guess, you know.
Yeah, he like Monterey Jack type of rat.
Ah. Oh man.
Some people might be too young for that though, Mike.
Yeah. All right, man. To pick one because it's pie or sweet potato pie.
I see what you did there. I see what you did there. I'm gonna still go with sweet potato,
I
but
always sweet potato. I ain't eating no pumpkin pie, man.
I
You
do.
crazy, man.
I do. I do.
Ah.
I do. But I only eat one. Only eat one.
Uh-uh.
I only eat
Uh-uh.
Macintosh. That's
Ain't no
it.
pumpkin. Dude, they don't make pumpkin pie and Macintosh, do they?
No, I'm talking about sweet potato. That's the only one
Yeah,
I
they
eat.
use filling though. They don't actually do sweet potatoes, do they? I think I seen the video. They use like some kind of filling they use.
Yeah, them
He's
the
not
only
probably like
ones.
not like his dad used to actually make them, the actual from
Um,
scratch. Yeah, it's hard to make sweet potato pie. You got to be good. Like my auntie, shout out to Aunt Faye.
Hey.
She make that sweet potato pie. She actually, not only do she do it to sweet potato, but she strains it where the roots don't be in it.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
the real
You know,
deal.
some people don't do that. You go over there, you eat
Oh
yuck,
no.
yuck, 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 yuck. There be roots in there. Like, I can't even eat the pie 'cause I don't think I'm gonna swallow a root. You know what I'm saying?
Oh no. Yeah.
Oh man, I remember my son one time. He was telling us the whole day. Oh, Daddy, I want to try pumpkin pie. I want to try pumpkin pie.
Yeah.
And we was at what was this? Cracker Barrel, and they had it. Now, you want a piece of pumpkin pie? I'm like, yeah. I told him, like, watch this. I recorded it. I think you probably see I recorded it. And he took one. He took a big bite too. He said, ah.
Oh.
He said,
Yes. But on the cool, my favorite was peanut butter pie. Not the ones you
Huh?
see. Yeah, not the ones you see like
That's
Like,
Hamburg kind of stuff right there, man.
yeah,
Dang. Shout out to
yeah.
Hamburg, man. Peanut butter pie. Hey, man,
Man,
what a feeling that, man. We only got peanut
no,
butter. Well,
cause
bring that over here then. We
yeah,
gonna figure it out. You know what I'm saying?
cause it
A little
actually
bit,
looks it
huh?
looks like a pecan pie with just a
Mm-hmm.
darker. It's
Yeah,
not
I can
it's
see that.
not the one you see like when you go if you go out to eat and somebody say, "Let me get a peanut butter pie." No, that it don't. It's not like that. It's damn near look like a sweet potato
Like a
pie.
bean pie. It look like a bean pie, pretty much. Yeah,
Mm,
because a
kind of
bean pie look a little bit
that's
darker than
dark.
that pumpkin pie. A bean pie?
The crust is thicker at the top.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it looks just like a sweet potato pie. It's just crust is a little thick. Man.
All kind of, I mean, I'm from Sweet Home, all kind of pies. I didn't like egg custard. My mom liked the egg custard pie. Ugh. Ugh. I like pecan pie. Apple
Mhm.
pie. I love apple pie. I don't know. I love some apple pie though. I love that. My grandma used to make that apple cobbler. Oh my god, I used to love that, man. Ooh.
Due to a bad season this year, I didn't get that many pecans, but I
Yeah.
got that. Man,
I eat pecans on my salad so much. I still eat a pecan, but I eat pecans on my salad a lot. But hey, let us know in the comments who you rolling with:
yeah.
pecan, pumpkin pie, or sweet potato pie. I should have got that Bernie Mac talk about.
Mm.
Ask
Yeah.
me to taste like pumpkin pie. You don't ask me no question like that. I ain't never had no pumpkin pie.
Hey,
Oh man, Bernie Mac was crazy, man. I like
hey,
Bernie Mac,
the
man.
reason why I like pumpkin pie, man, I was like in the third grade. The
Mm,
teacher she had brought some. I thought it was sweet potato pie,
mm,
and I was like,
totally different taste.
but it's totally different. But you can make a sweeter version of uh, pumpkin pie, man.
It's
It
still
has,
pumpkin, man.
yeah.
Only thing I do with a pumpkin is take it to the shooting range, man.
Oh
Shoot
man,
that
what?
mug, man.
Oh, whoa, man. The
Take it to the
punch.
shooting range. Shoot it up, man. Make a target out of it, man. Man.
Yeah. Shout out to my pumpkin pie eaters. Forgive.
Think, man.
Oh,
The next question. How do you weigh out situations before getting involved? That's why I got the scale on it. Sometimes you got to think and weigh it out. Do you think people weigh out stuff, or you think they just do it first and then realize, wait a minute, I probably should have weighed that out first?
they do, but they don't. Sometimes they don't put that full thought into it. Like, damn,
Mm-hmm.
I really
I'm
need
with
to
you.
weigh out. I really do, but.
I should do that. Or they rationalize. They'll take
Mm-hmm,
it out like, you know what? If I sell this girl dream, she probably gonna be mad. She probably
mm-hmm,
gonna want to bust my windows out. But guess what? I don't live on
mm-hmm.
the same side of town she do, so she don't even know where I live at anyway. So I can't, that I used to do crazy stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So
Oh
I get what you're
gosh.
saying. You're not thinking all the way through. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You kind of hedge the bet. You know what I'm
Hey.
saying?
It's a little
Like, yeah,
different.
I stay all the way over here by the highway department. She don't know what that is. No, nobody know what that is. You know what I'm saying?
Oh God. Whoa, this mother put a tracking device in my stuff now. Hey, that's different now. It's different, but you still like say you really do have to wear out
Yeah,
your
you
outfit
do.
for
Yes.
the long haul anyway.
Yes,
You know what
100%.
I'm
You have to. Because if
saying?
you don't, some
Man.
stuff, like I said, some stuff is hard to recover from. It take a long time to recover from.
Yeah.
Like I know, some stuff I still have to recover. Like when I first got married, that's why I tell young dudes don't chase girls. Because what happens is you get so used to doing it,
Hmm.
and when you try to settle down and get married, you're still sometimes getting out of that hunter mode. You know what I'm saying? You're not a
Hmm.
hunter anymore, but you still got those
Hmm.
skills. You have to convert
Yeah.
those skills into other areas of your life. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
it don't really leave you. You just have to convert it, and that's what I did with IT and the jobs and stuff. And doing the podcast, take that energy and put it somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? So you don't have to feel like you lost it or whatever. You don't use it no
Hmm.
more.
Yeah, you definitely lose it. But you know, certain life situations happen that you're gonna be put back
Oh
in
yeah,
some
the
kind of
random.
mode, some kind of
Yeah.
like dang. But
Because the random stuff you can't control. I always tell kids
hmm
that's probably, but that's only. I say the random stuff is only like 20%. Most of the time for humans, the 80% of it is self-inflicted, man. Some stuff we do on decisions and choices. You know what I'm saying?
dang,
That 20% though, yeah, you can't control that. Like something happened on the house, something happened on the car,
Right.
But some of the stuff you can prevent on the car though. If you take care of the maintenance of it,
Yeah.
you'd be surprised. Some people just don't
Mhm.
maintenance their car; they just drive it for years
Yeah.
because it's a
It'll
new
be all
car
right.
and blow the head gasket on it.
Hey, check engine light came on. Yeah, I'm all right. I
Now,
can
did you
ride
check the coolant? No, where that's at? Where you do that at? Man, it's right there on the.
Uh,
that's what.
shoot.
That's one of the most important gauges, that coolant gauge, man.
Man,
Shit.
that's why I had to change my tire. I was like, you know what?
Yeah.
I really don't know when the last time they really. I know they put one new one on there, but I don't know how old the other ones was. But
Yeah, you
that's
can feel it too when you need to change your tires. I think some people be ignoring it, but it just the road just feel rough, man.
rough steering
Ooh wee.
wheel moving. They don't stand
Yeah.
still no more.
I remember when I worked at BP, when I was in high school, man, just some of the people you see them ride on, like literally there's no tread on the tire at all. I mean, nothing. It's just number steel showing. You're like, man, you still able to drive? How are you able to drive? Oh man, it's crazy, man. Yeah, I see some crazy situations with them tires, boy.
Hey,
Yeah, dealing with people, man. Becoming friends with people. You have to weigh it out. Like if I become this dude friend,
mhm.
am I gonna get shot at too because he interview with a lot of people? You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
You could be sometimes, man. I've seen it. People just be talking to him for 5 minutes, and just within that 5 minutes, pop, pop, pop.
yeah,
Somebody
something goes
riding by.
down.
You know what I'm saying? Probably not as crazy now, but back in the day, though, yeah, during the gang era and stuff, yeah, you had to be careful, man.
Oh no, it's still
Niggas
crazy. It's
around.
still
It's still
crazy,
crazy out there.
man. It's still crazy. Them young boys, man, they
Young
different.
boys,
Hey,
man.
man,
Yeah,
hey, I ain't your uncle. I don't know this
yeah,
shit.
yeah.
I don't
I
know
was
this
watching
shit.
was it on TikTok? A dude was talking to a dude like in some apartments. He had that Pooh Shiesty mask on. He said, "Man, I'm trying to teach you something." He reached in his backpack. When I say
Yeah.
that dude pulled out a stick out his pants, I don't know how he had an AR-15 in his pants. I was like, man, that's crazy. Man, you try to pull that, man. What you put your hand in your backpack, man? Get your hand out the backpack, man. Oh no, man, it was just a notebook, man.
Mm-mm. Hey, I
Hey,
learned my lesson. I do not talk to these young folks. Nope.
I thought you said you were just telling me you should talk to.
No, no, they
Ah,
don't listen. No, I don't talk to you young folks. If
just
I
talking to
if
the young
now
boys.
now hey now if we family, I might have some try to put you up on some game.
Yeah,
But if just a random, nah, nah, I ain't talking to them. What's up? And I barely even say what's up. I just
yeah,
you know give
yeah.
you a little head nod. That's about it.
Boy, that's it, man. For real. I don't know you. That's it, man. I don't know you. Do I know you? I don't know you.
People ain't that friendly.
Y'all telling wife, man, in church, they real big on speaking to each other. I'm like, man, you live in the hood, man. You don't speak to people you don't know, man. That could be a
Yeah,
problem.
yeah.
Like, what's up, man? Man, what you talking about? I don't know you.
What you
What you
mean?
speaking to
What's
me
up?
for? Yeah, I don't know you. You know what I'm saying?
What's up? Hey
Keep it
man.
moving, man. Yeah, it's crazy,
Mm.
but it's amazing how between streets and the regular civilian world, things are inverse. You know what I'm saying? A lot of things are inverse. You know what I'm saying?
Like
It's pretty
living in
crazy.
Texas showed me that too. You know what I'm saying? These
Oh
people
boy,
not
I can't even imagine.
man, people ain't friendly
Boy,
anymore. They is
Well, they tell me
not
about
friendly.
Oak Cliff. I hear about Oak Cliff so much. I never been
Oof.
there. I just heard about it. It's like, man, it sound crazy,
Hey,
man.
a stretch. Hey, out of Brick Jungle Woods. Just imagine a whole
Oak Cliff was
stretch.
like that?
Man, man.
Yeah.
But they do have that Williams chicken was the best chicken. Take a front, man. You
Yeah.
had to go over there to get some fried
Well,
chicken.
they had a project like the Brick Jungle in Oak Cliff though.
No, the whole stretch. It was like a
Oh wow.
stretch, like how university is. Not as big, but
Ooh.
just a little stretch of it, man. Woo.
Ooh.
Man, once you see them the political leaders' names and, and
Yeah.
presidents, you in the wrong area.
Man, that's crazy. Like Martin Luther King said, they always give them the
Yes.
worst street though. In every
Man.
city, you always got the worst
Hey.
street,
Say,
man.
that's your number one tip. Once you see
High
those,
Street.
man.
How you get somebody High Street?
Mm.
How does High Street become an actual a street people get high
Yeah,
on?
oh
That's
man, come on.
crazy.
It used to be a good neighborhood.
When?
Man,
When?
oh yeah, it was a good neighborhood. Don't get me wrong.
When?
What in the 80s?
I
Yes.
thought it was always jumping. It was always trapping on Martin Luther King, that strip right there. It was always trapping
No,
on it.
it was like it used to be businesses over there.
That don't mean they wasn't trapping though.
No, it was a good neighborhood. Like before the crackhead hit like that. It was the truck. It was
I want the truth. You can't handle the truth.
Man, every time after 10 o'clock, that street,
Mhm.
it's like it's still traffic on there. It's crazy, but
Yeah. Now,
like a Thriller video. I need to get.
you talking about the project? Projects is different. Yeah. The projects is different from the
Man, the whole strip from Roosevelt and Martin Luther King. That little bit
bro. In
trapping.
the '80s, it was not. It was
Man.
not that bad. I'm telling you.
Talk to older cats. They said, man, ain't nothing changed, man. It
No,
ain't nothing changed.
they talking about the
Wolf
projects.
Street always been crazy.
They talking about the projects.
Marshall.
The projects is over there. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not talking about Sunset. I'm talking about even before you get to Sunset. That whole
Nah,
little area.
it wasn't like that.
Man, that whole little area,
It
man. Over there
wasn't.
trapping,
It
man.
was that. No, don't get it confused. There was
How
still
long the bait and tackle shop been over there?
the bait tackle shop.
Yeah, how long it been over there?
Where at?
Right over there on Roosevelt and Martin Luther King.
The bait tackle shop.
Bait and tackle shop.
I don't remember never seeing
It's
that.
right over there where the sharks is. Go down a couple buildings, that little small white building right there.
Yeah, I don't think that was
On the right.
I don't think that was like the that's on the other side.
No, it's on Roosevelt and Martin Luther King, but you just go down Roosevelt a little bit more. Maybe like 2 buildings. It's right there on the right. Across from the shop, across from the mechanic shops and stuff.
And that used to be a washateria.
Is that what they call it?
No, it
A
was a wash.
washateria?
No, it was a
Come wash your
washateria.
money at? That's what they
No,
call
it
it?
was a wash. It was real deal washateria. See?
Yeah. Man,
Oh.
trapping on that street, man.
Yeah,
For a long time.
That
Well,
was
my church used to be on this. I didn't go there, but my church, they always talk about. They used to be. This is a little small church on Martin Luther King, going towards Wright Avenue. It's a little brick church right there, right before you get to Battery Street. It's like right there. There used to be a church. There used to be a church right there before they moved to Southwest. But yeah, they always say the church on High Street. That's like a little inside. It's like, yeah, we used to be at the church on High Street. It was so small, man.
Yeah, I know. I say it used to
Oh,
be,
man.
man. You really didn't have to leave unless it was like you was actually going to like the full grocery store. Like you really didn't have to leave.
I mean, only because I stayed was in the South End. That was like the '80s. That's when it was no, the '90s. I think that was '90s. And that's when the gang stuff was just at its craziest, though. I mean, we didn't even come outside when we stayed over there. No,
Yeah. See,
we didn't even come outside.
like it had transition. Like in the '70s, the whole thing was called like the South End.
Mhm.
But when I was growing up, once you cross over Arch Street, that was the South End. From Arch to the freeway, that was the South End, and from that,
Oh, I stayed in the projects. South
yeah,
End
that's
projects. The
that's
old South End project. Yeah.
when most people say they from the South End, I'd automatically say, hey man, they from that side of Arch to the freeway. That's the whole South End.
Nigga said what like Shorty Low. He said he from the South End. It must be two South Ends.
You know what I'm saying? You can't say you stay on games.
Oh man.
Hey, you can't say you stay on games and you from the South End. No, you from the South
No,
End.
I never heard nobody say they stayed on Gaines or Wolf Street say they was from the South End. I never heard nobody say that.
Yeah, but that
Yeah.
it's the new
I mean,
thing.
Wolf Street is his own little area, man. Wolf Street, that was his own little area, man.
That's the South. That's what I'm saying. That's the
And
South
Marshall.
side.
Yeah.
Until you cross over and be like, that's the other side of Wolf. That's where the Crips is.
I remember my homeboy dad, he stay over there. Matter of fact, he probably be on it, but he said, man, you look out the back window, man, just see stuff. Just looking out the back window, man, just see crazy stuff going on, man. But see the Johns out there, man. You know what I'm saying?
That's why they I can't say it. I ain't gonna say it over
here.
Yeah.
I thought that area always was popped off though. It just happened at night.
No.
Well, everybody sleep. It popped off at night.
Yeah, it wasn't. It was stuff going on, but
I know it was. You ain't gonna tell me it's not.
But not like I'm telling you, it was more so towards the projects area.
But at night it turns to Thriller though.
And by the projects, each project, you know what I'm saying? There's 2 projects
on the streets too.
No, I'm telling you, it didn't make that way all the way up there. It was within that little area. You didn't have to go that far. There wasn't no breaking in folks' houses over there.
I'm talking about the trapping. I'm talking about like the dope and everything. I'm not talking about breaking the houses. Things the
Mm.
dope. I think probably later in the '80s when you lose functionality smoking dope, that's when they start breaking into
Yeah,
houses and
it
stuff.
moved. Then it
At first
started
they
moving.
would had enough money to buy the dope, then they started getting too high. It's like, oh, I forgot to go to work. Oh man, I got a job. They ain't been smoking dope for 2 weeks, man. Like I got a job. I didn't know I had a job. Yeah, you had a job.
No shit. Now about
That dope,
90,
boy, that dope crazy, boy.
about 93, 94. Then it moved up. Then it moved up. It's like, dang, them walkers everywhere.
Oh man.
They used to be in. I'm telling you, that's why I say they used to be in that one little area. Everybody knew.
Yeah, I believe it.
Then once it's about 95, 96, they done moved up.
They said be singing to him too, boy. They'd be singing to him, trying to run from him, calling your name, boy. Can't even put it down. Try to put it down to be singing to you.
Well, just like 12th Street. 12th Street used to be good.
Oh man, 12th Street always been jumping, man. That area, man. What? Like I said, I had a cousin stayed over there, man. Right when Central, you was popping up going to Central football games. I think I was in elementary, maybe. Yeah, I think I was in elementary. Probably about fourth, fifth grade, somewhere in there. Fourth, fifth grade.
Oh man.
And we should go over there and she stayed. The house ain't even there no more, but she stayed right behind the gas station, the street behind the gas station. She stayed right there because we used to walk to that gas station. You know.
Hold on. You talking about 13?
Yeah, 13. Yep.
Yeah,
My cousin used to watch it again because he was I think he was he a career? I think he may have been. But he used to go there with his Georgia Tech jacket on, man. I think that one of their jackets did. Starter jacket on, you know.
Yeah.
And he'd tell us about how it went. He'd be up in there. He'd say, man, you can't even be in there for about an hour. Then to get popped off, somebody going to get popped or be fighting and stuff.
That's what made it so weird because, like, that street, well, 14 to 15.
Yeah.
That little
about Central?
Yeah, no, on the other side, before
you get the right avenue. Before you get the right avenue?
Yeah. But it didn't even go all the way that all the way down. It was like that 2 streets. It was like mostly like a Crip area. We stayed over there. You know what I'm saying? Like we stayed over there. It was just how y'all. We stayed over.
That was Sweet Home though. Yeah, they probably knew about, but that was more from Sweet Home though. Yeah, but they probably was affiliated though. Dang stuff crazy, man. I don't know how I avoided it, but yeah, a lot of my family members kind of in and out.
Yeah.
But I did. I think I was too stubborn, man. It's like, man, I ain't fooling with that dude. He crazy, man. Leave him alone. Hit him with that Playboy Shane.
Time let's rewind until the 8th grade or till the 9th when the DE agents first
Playboy Shane, man. He came out, we was like in the 11th grade, I think. That's when he came out. Them and Major League came out probably like around the same time. Shout out to Major League. Well, he from John Burrow, though.
Oh,
Playboy Shane from John Burrow, though. He from West End, though. Yeah. All right, man. Next slide.
I'm gonna ride with that turkey.
You gonna ride with the turkey?
I'm gonna ride with this.
I'm gonna ride with the ham. I like ham better because ham has the better next day, 2 or 3 days value. You can make sandwiches out of it, man. You can do all kind of stuff with ham. Turkey, man, once it get dry, boy,
that means you didn't do it right.
You said what?
That means you didn't
No, I'm talking about after a while, like after Thanksgiving, like once you get to 3 or 4 days after, you know what I'm saying?
You didn't do it right.
I know. I never was no big turkey guy. It's okay, but I'd rather have a couple ham sandwiches.
Yeah.
I grew up on pork, so I mean, it's probably why I'm like a super soldier now, man, like an X-Man. Grew up on pork, man. Except for chillings. I opted out of the chillings, man. You know what I'm saying? Other family members ate them, but I opted out, so wasn't my thing, man.
No.
You from Hamburg? Y'all eat chillings down there?
No, we ain't.
In Hamburg?
Bro, we still eat that shit. I mean, sorry about that.
Oh, you good?
I really did. Hey
Y'all
man,
eating pig feet though.
no, I ain't eat none of that.
I'm talking about what your family members did. Other family did.
No, the mama didn't cook that. Grandma didn't cook that either.
Really? Wow.
Yeah. Uh,
How you got
now,
high blood pressure? You didn't eat none of the crazy pork, man. It's crazy.
yeah.
Most people eat the crazy part of the pork, get the high blood pressure.
Um,
Yeah, my
yeah.
dad, he ate pig feet. He loves some pickled pig. Ugh, ugh,
Mm-mm.
can't stand it.
It scared me, bro.
Hmm?
Yeah, that part skipped me. But that's what's so weird. My daughter eat chitlins and shit. It's weird. I was like, ugh.
Where'd she pick it up from, though?
Her mama said.
Oh, her mama's side. Okay.
I don't eat that, man.
Yeah,
Hey,
I don't eat
but
chitlins either. I go to
think
bed hungry before I eat some chitlins. I literally would go to bed hungry before I eat some
I
chitlins.
take that back. My aunt, I think she used to make them. No, on my dad's side.
Mm.
On my dad's side, they ate them.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't eat them.
Yeah.
I wasn't even there to smell it. So,
Oh, yeah. My grandma, you could tell when she coming home from, when she live in Sweet Home, coming home from school, you can smell it down when you cross the track, getting off the bus. Oh, they're cooking chitlins. Oh,
I
you gotta
was.
smell that all day, man.
My grandma was like,
Cause
"Oh,
you know when you live in the hood, nobody got vents in their house. You know you see those new houses on TV, they got vents that suck
yeah."
all the stuff up. When you in the hood, ain't nobody got no vents over there in their house over the stove. That house be smelling like chitlins for 2 days.
Yeah, that part skipped me, but
Yeah.
oh my god,
I opted out. It was there, but I just opted out. Like I'm good. I don't need no chilling.
yeah,
But I definitely ham turkey. Like I say, it's good when it's fresh. But for next day value, like leftover value, that ham man go hard, man. Breakfast sandwich, boy, especially with Miracle Whip too. Woo, woo. Cut
yeah.
that thick piece, cause nobody eat it. Get stuck in your mouth. Get stuck in the top of your mouth. Yeah.
Yeah,
That turkey sound like he's swallowing cotton
Yeah.
sometimes. When he get old, when you get about 5, 6 days old.
That's
Man.
that booty. Yeah, that was close to the booty hole.
You said what?
Oh, that tail.
Huh?
Ham
Oh,
ain't
man.
nothing ham ain't nothing but a booty cheek.
You said what?
Ham ain't nothing but a booty.
No, I'm talking about the
cheek.
turkey when it dry up. The meat, the turkey. When it dry up. Like the breast. The turkey breast started to get old. It's like you get old faster, turkey do versus ham.
My mom's dad, she used to make us Cornish hens.
That's so small though, huh?
Yeah.
I mean, y'all
Yeah,
get one head a
two
piece.
No, you
Y'all
get
get
two
one
piece.
head a piece. Yeah,
You get two piece.
that's a lot of work too, man. I mean,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah,
but
you
that's
almost
that's
you
a
almost
different
be like a
side.
surgeon. You got to be like a surgeon to eat a Cornish hen, man.
Don't
Let me
say
lay
that
it
was
on
a
the
different
table. Let me
side.
fillet it real quick.
Don't say that was a different side of the family. Though we ain't used to this.
Yeah, man.
That's weird.
All right, guys, let us know in the comments who you got, turkey or ham. The next slide. How do you evaluate yourself to be ready for the next year?
Start early.
What's some of the things that you evaluate yourself on? Like, I think young dudes really need. I had to learn how to do this too. I think stop evaluating everybody else. Evaluate yourself. You know what I'm saying? Stop trying to evaluate everybody else. Like, what can you get better at? Sometimes when you get better, things around you start to change. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's your attitude, you know what I'm saying? Whether it's mindset, the skills. Cause yeah, I'm telling y'all better get ready. 2025 coming.
Man,
I just seen an article, Walmart getting rid of DEI. They're not the only ones that's gonna get rid of it either. You better be ready.
Man, we were just talking about this the other day.
Better get ready.
We were just talking about it the other day.
What's that?
About DEI. Like
DEI.
you notice it kind of like they kind of brushing it on the rug now. It started.
No, they not brushing on the rug. They just saying they getting rid of it.
They started, at first, like, what was this? Like,
they eased into it? Yeah.
Yeah, they was like,
was kind of telling people to get rid of it. Yeah.
Man, you got to take these classes. I said, man, I had to sit through, like, 3 months of this.
I mean, DEI, man, is not a bad thing. It's just they always find the negative about it, but they never tell you about the positive stuff. They
Yeah, yeah.
always find the negative because there are some people who would have never got a chance at some of those executive positions or
Mm-hmm.
any kind of high level position if it wasn't for DEI. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
And they did well. It ain't like they went in there and they didn't do well. They did well, but they don't. They're not gonna tell you about that because then they're not making their case. So
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah. The real DNI, the real DNI, not
Yeah, DEI.
oh yeah, but
Yeah,
well, yeah,
yeah,
diversity,
DEI.
equity, and inclusion, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that
Cause man, it's some companies, man, you see them on LinkedIn or sometimes you just see commercials, and man, you be like, all apples, man, no oranges, no bananas, no pineapples, no nothing, just all apples, huh?
mm-hmm.
Then wonder why nobody don't want to come work for you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, ain't nobody want to work for you. It's all apples, man. And I'm an orange. How I think I'm gonna get treated by the apples? Like
Mm.
that guy's not an apple.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah, and but once you get the tools that you need,
yes,
you sometimes it's just better off. You know what? I'm gonna just figure out a way to actually just work for myself.
yep. But that's what I'm saying too. You have to get the tools.
Yeah,
Working for yourself without the tools, you're gonna find yourself in a
man,
bunch of headaches.
uphill battle, boy.
Uphill battle, man. You need to learn the tools first. That's why it's best to educate yourself. You see that I ain't even think that thing was gonna go. I thought it wasn't gonna do that good. But I was saying, people, as a man, you're responsible for your individual development. Once you become a
Mhm.
teenager, I'm gonna put the stamp on it. When you become a teenager, you have to be responsible for your individual development.
Yeah,
If you don't want to go to high school, you're gonna have to develop in something, or you're gonna put yourself in a bad position. You know what
yeah,
I'm saying?
and it's tough too. Like once
Yeah,
you,
it ain't easy. Yes.
yeah, man, you think you just gonna jump out there, boy?
Mm-hmm.
You got another thing coming.
Yeah. Like if you had if well, in your lawn care business, I'm not saying you got to do this, but
Mm.
like give a kid something to think about. Like if they try to run like a actual business with employees, how much you think like a ballpark you
Mm.
think it costs to run a business with employees? Because most people
Man,
when they think business, they just think sole proprietorship. But
no,
it's a
no.
whole nother level when you get employees, you playing
Yeah.
payroll, benefits.
Insurance.
How much you think that'll cost?
Just
Like
one.
ballpark.
Uh, I say running it with about two people,
Yeah,
2 or 3 like people up under you.
yeah,
Man, you gonna be looking at about 50K.
yeah. A month.
Oh, a month? Oh,
A month?
no,
Yeah.
no, 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 no. 50K is like that year, cause you know what I'm saying.
But I'm saying like
Oh, you talking about just
how much
paying,
you got to bring in order
just
to
paying.
have an employee, and
Oh
and pay
man,
them.
sure. You gonna have to.
Yeah, you gonna have to
Sure, you
because
gonna have to come with it. But before you know, before you just go full corporate like that
yeah,
with your business,
right,
2 or 3 people max, and
yeah,
you'll because everybody pay and stuff like differentiate. Like some people rather like I call it the temp workers,
yeah,
the people that's in the halfway house.
and that's for the change too. Yeah, I think if they raise minimum wage higher, that's you're gonna see a lot of that change. Cause you remember it used to be a manpower or a little temp service over
Yeah,
there on
yeah,
God Springs. They're not there
yeah,
no more. I don't think. I think
yeah.
they closed down. Did they
Yeah.
close down?
I ain't seen.
Yeah, I think they closed down. But yeah, man, and that's what I'm trying to tell kids like to have a business and
Man.
have people work for you, and you got to do payroll, like HR stuff, benefits, and
Mm-hmm.
all that stuff. Like I said, you can pay people cash. Some people do that still. They probably pay people cash, but
Yeah.
when you want to do it legitly though, and they
Yeah.
work for you and they have benefits and everything, that's a whole
Mm-hmm.
nother level of business. Like some
Mm-hmm.
people just don't understand, like getting to that level. It's levels to it. You
Because
know what I'm saying?
you pick up somebody that's maybe on parole and they just need a
Man,
job. You
yeah,
can't just pay them cash. You gotta
yeah.
you gotta run it like a real
Hmm.
business. Even though it is a real business, but you have to run it like a
Yeah, it's the
real business.
paperwork you got to keep up with. A lot of people
Yeah.
don't want to do that paperwork, man.
And
Yeah.
oh, and my number one thing is, boy, you can't do that by yourself.
Nah, you can't.
You
You can't do it by yourself.
can start out, but you can't do it by yourself.
What's
Jay,
up,
what's
fellas?
going on,
Sorry
baby?
I'm late.
No, you
Yeah.
good, bro. We just
Yeah.
asked the question, how do you evaluate yourself to be ready for the next year? What's some of the things you think about, like, you look at the metric you grade yourself on? Because we're saying most people, they evaluate other people, but they don't evaluate themselves. They more worried about what somebody else doing. It's like, man, worry about you.
Mhm.
I think a lot of times that's the outward action. People act like they're more concerned than other people, but the whole year it's about self-adjustment. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
People
for sure.
adjusting their dreams, their fantasies. People have so many disappointments within a year. Um, they're constantly changing their plans and adjusting. Sometimes just facing the new year and looking at all the ways or the aspects you failed but still kept going is sometimes heartbreaking, to sit and look at yourself and it's like, well, I'm not what I want to be. I had so many plans that were good. I thought they would work and then they didn't work out and you kept living and you kept going. And there's no parade. You know what I mean? You either do it or you don't. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
A lot of times you don't get like pats on the back. You did a good job. You didn't fold. You know what I mean? You're just your kids eat, and you don't get evicted, and that's normal. You know what I mean? But you never know what it takes for each individual person to make it through those things.
Yeah.
And that's all. I said all that. Let's evaluate yourself. You know, grade yourself. You know what I mean? Taking a real good inventory. I had a good plan.
Yeah.
You know, it didn't work out. How do I make the same plan next year but be more efficient? Sometimes the dream doesn't change.
Yeah.
You just want to be better at it.
Yeah.
Right.
Wait, make them adjustments early and don't wait until third, fourth quarter. Be like, nah, I need to do this different.
Sometimes you got to do it in the fourth quarter, but it's kind of like sports, right? You got to
I'm
know
talking
what.
about quick adjustments. You know what I mean? Stop, spinning your wheels. You know what I mean? Sitting in hopelessness sometimes. Well, I don't even know what I'm gonna do. You know what I mean? Make that apply for that job. You know what I mean? A week early. You know what I mean? Don't live on luck. I understand faith, but you got to work.
Yeah.
And able for faith to work for you. So you gotta fill out the application. God can bless you with the job that you didn't even apply for.
Yeah. Then
So
you got to
gotta
realize
make those
too.
adjustments.
I know a lot of dudes they claim they steal machines, but man, when you start getting in 40s and 50s, man, you're not in your prime no more, man. You ain't running, going for 40. You might have a sporadic 40 point games, but you're not going for 40 every game, man. It's not gonna happen.
You lose your physical endurance, but you gain a lot of tricks of the trade. You gain experience. Sure. You know what I mean? Yes. I know.
Y'all still going for 40 consistently? Y'all still going for 40 consistently?
Well, I'm still in the game, so you know what I mean.
Are you still going for 40 though? You in the game, but you still going for 40? You get them LeBron triple doubles, so you get them LeBron triple doubles, 10, 10, and 11, man.
Maybe LeBron in preseason, but I just my schedule is hectic. You know what I mean? I don't have to have a double hitter. I don't have to play a game tonight and get another game Thursday. So you know what I mean.
That's one thing. People out here that want to get married. Go ahead, John. I'm tripping.
No, I know that vitamins I need to take. You know what I mean? Like cardio, I need to. You know what I mean? I gotta look at my blood pressure medication. You know what I mean? Clean diet, and I can feel the effects of eating clean for even 3 days. You know what I mean? If I don't drink water, I feel a certain way. You know what I mean? So use these things. You know what I mean? It's not. I'll take a shortcut. You know what I mean? I'm not running to work. I'm driving. I'm getting to the car. You know what I mean? So I'm
Just
using the
tough.
tools I got to make my life
When you
easier.
younger, it seemed like you always ready, but it seems like when you get older, you trying to just get out of park, man. That joke just get that bad boy out of park, man. You like, man, trying to just, if I could just get out of park, man. Sometimes you just fall asleep. I know people be saying the old dudes say they don't get it the same when you get older. You don't get intimate is more when you're married, but when you got 5 or 6 kids though, what time do you have? I mean, I know sometimes some women, I'm not saying all women. I'm saying there's a set of women who think when you get intimate, it's supposed to be a certain way. Now that's Walt Disney production. That's not real. And when you have 5 or 6 kids, anytime you get 15 minutes, you want to throw on negligent stuff. Guess what? That's gonna cost you 5 minutes of that 15 minutes, maybe 10. Now you only got 5 minutes. Cause guess what? If you don't do those minutes, guess what happened? That kid come knock on the door.
You can't light those.
Man.
You can't light those candles. That
Man.
magic.
Who gonna clean it up?
Music,
Who gonna clean it up? Somebody got to clean it up.
the magic and music ain't gonna stop in the air. But you know what I mean. You got to prioritize yourself and your intimate life on things like that, and that's gonna keep your heart pumping. That's gonna keep you. That's gonna keep you young. You know what I mean. Now you know what I mean. I can tell I'm getting older. Because I'm chosen to take a nap. I mean, you know what? I'm going to bed early. So, you know what I mean? I'm gonna skip that one.
You still got some power pellets too. You still got the power pellets.
Hey,
You know what I mean?
Power pellets, man.
Ain't nothing. Sometimes I be fantasizing about my pellet. You know what I mean? It's like, oh man, this is gonna be some good sleep. You know what I mean? I'm gonna go to sleep at 8:30.
You ain't lying.
I've been doing that for.
You talking about power pellets? You talking about power pellets?
I'm talking about
I'm messing with you.
Get my damn rest. I take a nap every day.
Oh man,
every day.
You know when you've been married for a long time, when you say who could beat each other sleep first.
Hey, man, I don't want to hear that snoring tonight. I don't want to hear that shit tonight.
I'm going. Yeah, right, was like, man, hey man, go to bed, man.
I'm gonna go lay down real quick. Like what? Like you want to sleep? Nah, I'm just gonna lay down.
Yeah, you realize like. You getting older, you can't move as fast as you used to, you know what I'm saying?
You think you move it.
Yeah, like you go eat this Thanksgiving food, you go eat too much of that, you can't move, you stuck. You realize how your uncle be on the couch knocked out because he ate too much. You realize like, dang, y'all see why he stuck on the couch. Ate too much dressing, he can't get up, man. Over there watching the game, fell straight asleep. But they know what's be going on in the game. You ever had them uncles that be asleep? And then they throw an interception. Man, I told you don't throw the ball like that. How you over there sleep, man?
And go right back to sleep.
Yeah, go right back to sleep.
Boy, sorry.
Oh man.
But yeah, like the adjustments that I would prefer to do is just work on time management.
Oh man, 100%. I'm with you on that. Yeah. Yeah.
It's like, man, these days getting shorter and shorter.
Man.
Amen.
And that what's that 4 word? I don't feel like it, boy. You gotta fight this so much as you get older, man. I don't feel like it, man. Man, you gotta fight that. Just like I was telling the dude, a little kid in my church, you get a car, you talking about you want 3 cars? Now you gotta pay taxes on 3 cars. You gotta assess them and stuff. Man, you mess around and be having like $600 in personal property taxes.
And I ain't even using that one of them.
And you still gotta pay your insurance even though you're not using them.
Yeah.
Because you might use them. And another thing too, like I don't feel like it. So when you get older, I don't feel like it can turn into I can't.
Yeah.
Real quick.
Yeah.
You thought you didn't feel like it, you know what I mean? Now you can't. So you gotta do it while you can.
Yeah. Because it could turn into the 700-pound life, man. Because you didn't feel like it. You're like, man, I don't know.
It's just like money. It's like personal things. You know what I mean? Working out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Once a
that's
week.
true.
You know what I mean? Once a week. Pennies make dollars. You know what I mean? Getting these good hobbies. You know what I mean? Or these good habits
right.
Can pay off in the long run. But if you got bad habits, you know what I mean? How do you get to 600 pounds? You know what I mean? Man. 1 pound at a time.
Man.
Yeah. And it happens quick. It happens quick. If you
do it.
Yes.
Do it.
Man, I was sidelined for For
How long did it take you? I know you telling me about this story, right? How long do you think
Yeah,
it took you?
I was sidelined for 6 months. 6 months. And 6 months, I wasn't that big.
Yeah.
I was like 160, baby. 150,
Yeah.
160. Man, I looked up 6 more, I was like 270.
And it seemed like
Boy,
you blinked your eye. You know what I
Boy,
mean?
Man.
one blink. I was like, damn,
boy over there looking like Bill Goldberg, man.
I had the real deal Gucci going on.
Gucci bag.
Gucci 2006.
Oh man, I know
Number
too.
something.
I remember when I got fired
And
from
it's
Red
hard
Cross.
to kind of fade that get rid of that little fat.
You always thought
You know?
about that, the process of getting to that much weight, 600 pounds. How long do it take to get to that point to where you're a solid 600 pounds? You know what I'm saying? Is it like a year, couple years?
It's probably about 3. I give it 3.
And see, that's the thing, right? 3 years, and it's like, do you not realize it, or you just don't feel like it, or you just don't feel like whatever? I don't know, but I always think about the process, like.
Yeah.
How do you get there? And like, are you ignoring the process, or it does? Because some people say it just happened, but I don't think it just happened.
Sometimes
You just don't wake up. You don't wake up and you 600 pounds. It's a
Not
process.
600, but you can easily get to 3 quick.
But
Oh,
see,
yeah.
and that's the thing. So you think that you think 400 is over. It's over. I'm there. I'm 800 pounds.
Man.
No, you just 400.
Yeah.
You can't
It's
give
crazy.
up, because if you give up when you're 400, you're gonna end up 600. You're gonna end up 800, because it's so hard to turn that dial back once
Boy.
you get
That's true.
400 pounds. So it's over. I quit. You know what I mean? And guess what? It's not over. It's worse.
Man,
It's
boy.
getting worse and getting worse. And guess what? Now you're 800 pounds, and now you think it's over. It's worse. You can't go no lower. And now you're on the Jerry Springer, and they got a forklift trying to get you out of your house. It's never over. It can always get worse.
Yeah.
And it always can get better as well.
And one more tip, I'll leave it at that.
No, you good, bro.
But how I did it, once I realized, like, man, I was like huge.
Yeah.
For 3 months straight, no lie. I went on that Subway diet.
Oh, the $5 footlong?
That's what I ate for 3 months.
Which one? Which one did you get though? Not the cold cut trio.
No, I had
Okay.
the Italian BMT, but don't get confused. Like, I had to switch it. I had to switch it up, but it was
But did you get it fully loaded though, or did you get it in dive form though?
no.
Like if it's fully loaded, what is you gonna put some more vegetables on it? I mean,
That's all
it's
I-
not
Some
like-
people do. Some people do that though. I mean, you
not
still
like-
eat in volume.
No,
it's not like they putting the chili on it. You know what I mean?
yeah.
You can put extra meat on the sub. I used to work at sub, but you can put
No,
extra
no.
meat on the sub though.
No, because I eat vegetables. I eat more vegetables than anything. But I had bought a Subway a day, and I ate it for breakfast and lunch, and even for dinner I didn't eat I had no starches. I didn't.
Yeah.
No cold drinks.
So what put the weight on you though? What'd you eat to put the weight on you though?
But man,
No vegetables. You definitely wasn't eating vegetables.
What put the weight on?
Yeah.
No, what put the weight on? Man, boy, hey,
Eating them
I
po'
ain't got my
boys.
own-
You was in Dallas too?
No,
Yeah,
no,
eat
man.
that.
Look, I ain't got my old
He was
Facebook
mobile.
page. I ain't got my old Facebook page. If you go back, you will see them old pictures. You be like, damn.
You in Dallas? It's too much to eat in Dallas. I know you was down there, man.
Look, food keeper too. Sure, man. Come on now.
It's too much in Dallas, boy. Dallas get you in trouble, man. It's too much down there, man.
Look, we stayed 2 blocks from Whataburger.
Oh man.
Hey, Whataburger. And what's the other one? Jack in the Box.
Oh man.
And Waffle House. Come
Ooh.
on. Man. You know, and my wife was cooking.
Ooh.
Boy, I'm big bag.
Man.
Roll over. Ugh.
Yeah.
Baby, can you put this up?
Yeah, when I got fired from Red Cross, I was on unemployment for a while. I was like Mark Schlereth, man, sitting in the room, man, playing the game. I had like about a big TV, man. I had like it was like a 55-inch we had in the room. 55-inch TV playing Xbox, man, eating Welch's fruit snacks and Oreos, man. I was looking like an offensive lineman, man. My mom was like, "You gaining weight?" She pat me on the stomach. I was like, "Oh man, I'm getting fat, man. I gotta get myself together, man."
Like everybody, like you play football? Heck no, no, no.
Jay, he told me the other day he thought 5'11", 230 was small. I was like, "No, man, that's an NFL running back, fool."
That's a fullback. I mean, that's
Like Mike Allstar. Yeah, what he said. He got me thinking like Mike Allstar out here. I was like, I thought
it was.
Yeah.
I think it's small. You know.
No.
But
No.
the thing is, like, the weird thing is that catch me. I'm pretty big myself. You know what I mean? I'm trying to. The heaviest I got was like I'm 6'1". I probably was 260. You know what I mean? I get in my old age, I get probably like 235.
Yeah.
But I meet women that make me like small. Oh yeah, I'm 270. I'm like, God, and I feel like I'm big, you know what I mean? And they look
No, the thing is though, when you see a woman like have you ever asked yourself, man, how are they bigger than me? How did they get there?
Yeah,
And then
like,
when you see them eat, when you see them eat, you're like, okay, I get it. You know what I'm saying?
You know what
He
I mean?
said-
I'm taller than you.
Yeah, I know, right?
I got pretty good muscle on me, and you just living your normal life. You know what I mean? And and I'm a big guy, and you got me 40, 50, 60 pounds more than me, and some of them look good. And I was like, how do you actually?
What do you mean? Look good like how? What do you mean look good? You mean look good like how? Look good enough just to
They
like,
carry their weight.
I can show you some, and it's like, she's not 270. It's like, yeah, she's 270.
Man, she was like Mike Singletary, man, 270. Man.
No, I mean,
Some people don't look it. They don't
exactly.
look
It's crazy.
Man, you crazy. You can't hide 270, man. Unless she's 6'1". Is she 6'1"? If you under 5'10", you ain't hiding 270, man. You ain't
Yeah, I
hiding
mean,
that. You ain't
I seen this girl like you would think that she was like a carbon copy of Fantasia. She's just like kind of muscular, thick, or whatever.
What dudes don't realize, if you see in real life, she may look really big though. She might be having still saran wrapped in.
No, I mean that's what I'm saying. This is a woman who looks just like her. I'm looking at her. It's like, wow, that's really good. Her clothes fit good. She's wearing heels. And, I saw the scale. I was like, God, Lee, that's 270. You know what I mean? 260.
I don't know about that, man.
But you got to realize like a lot of women, their arms are thicker than yours. Their
That's what I'm saying. You can't hide. That's why you can't hide 270. I mean,
their thighs, their hands.
When you got 270 with thighs, you can't hide that, man. You know, nigga like Earl. What's the guy play for the Oilers? You got that nigga like Earl Thomas.
They still we're still not looking at like.
Damn, I'm overstepping.
We're not looking at
like Earl Campbell out there looking like Earl Campbell. 275 team.
How much do you think on the scale? I mean, even though we're going off subject, how much do you think Megan Thee Stallion probably weigh? Just look.
I think. I haven't seen enough of her to really. Cause she tall too, right? Ain't she like 6 something?
Who's that?
Megan Thee Stallion. She tall. I don't know if I really seen her.
Definitely. I think she's in the 6.
She's good 240.
Nah, I don't know about that. Nah.
Shit.
I
Shit.
don't think she's 240.
Easy. Easy.
I thought that girl Lizzo I thought she was more 240s.
No.
Yeah, and fat is different. Like some people are marshmallow people.
Yeah.
They might be like 210. They look like, you know what I mean? They look like they're full of air. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Then you see somebody 260. And it's like, wow.
Damn, that motherfucker stout.
I was watching Kevin Samuels, and the girl was on there saying she was like, since she was 5'5", 2 something. He was like, man, you like Emmitt Smith? That's like Emmitt Smith's size. What are you
Exactly.
talking about?
And that man played football all his life. And you weigh more than Emmitt Smith. He has to work out to be what you are, and you doing that.
And I don't even think she even had kids. She didn't even have kids yet. You know what I'm saying?
And you're a nurse, and you're that big.
Yeah.
And this man is a world-class athlete. And y'all weigh the same amount of thing. So you gotta watch. You gotta watch the scale.
Yeah.
You want to live.
Yeah, man, you got to listen to the inside of your body, your organs, man. You got to get all this stuff checked out. You got to evaluate that. I know I'm getting older. You got to do prostate exams. You got to do colon cancer screenings. You got to do all that kind of stuff, man. So
Yeah, I think I got about 2 more years, maybe a year or two before I start getting.
And don't do those back alley, prostate exam. You know what I mean?
Damn, man. Damn, let me go and scratch that out my list. I was gonna be over there on goddamn me. Well, I'm gonna get my shit done on base, man.
Oh no. Come out, boy.
Yeah,
Boy got hands like the giant, boy. Come out. Yeah, let's see if we can touch that prostate real quick. Yeah, I'm good.
Are you supposed to go up or down?
Yeah, but I think they do it different now, though. I think
they still do it the same.
Nah, they don't do it the same. They just use
what they do now. You said what?
They use the microscope.
So they stick a microscope.
Yeah,
so they just stick a microscope in there.
Yeah, go ahead, hey man.
You talking about the stethoscope?
Yo, a matter of
What they
fact,
gonna do with a stethoscope? What they gonna do with a stethoscope?
They gonna listen to your balls or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah. Hey, you still got about 3 kids left.
Oh man. Oh, that's funny, man. All right, to pick one. Who you picking? Big Papa Pump or Triple H the Game?
Talking about PED,
Both
just wrestling. You know what I mean? Who, man, you can't. It's hard to go against Triple H. Different eras when he was in DX. You know what I mean? They were just funny. They had a lot of good skits, good wrestling,
like
physiques and entertaining matches. You know,
they both the poster childs of PED, 100%. And I just think it just worked out for Big Papa Pump better, though. I mean, dude, freaking arms, like right there, his arms was. It's, you know how sometimes you try to put something on your arm to make it bulk up like that when you were a kid, you try to tie something around your bicep. It's like dude's arm was just that big. His bicep wouldn't let his arms close. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. Oh, no, I like Big Papa. I got to go Big Papa Pump. I remember they used to fight each other in WWE. That was pretty funny, too. I think Triple H had the bigger chest. I think Papa Pump had the bigger arms, though, man. Pause on that, but yeah, them biceps, man. That Big Papa Pump was crazy. Dude was funny too, man. With that grill, when he used to wear that grill over his head too.
Yeah,
that was pretty crazy. That was pretty clean right there. Who you go with, Peel?
No, I don't know. I like Triple H. I like Triple H.
Pump, man.
But Big Papa Pump made you feel like even when you were small, you was like
that ain't right.
I'm a genetic freak.
in the mirror trying to do the same thing. Like, let me kiss myself. You know what I'm saying? But
I remember, did they try to have like a pose off contest too in WWE? Him and Triple H when it was when he went to WWE, Papa Pump, they used to arm wrestle. They used to try to mess with who the strongest and stuff like that.
But just as far as wrestling, but yeah, if it's just,
I mean, if you go wrestling though, Triple H, way better than Papa Pump when it comes to wrestling. I don't know if he got more of the publicity, but the pedigree and then just the way he used to his wrestling style was cold.
Yeah,
but
once he went solo,
yeah.
Well, Steiner anyway, but
Steiner always was big, but it just like the PEDs changed the game. I don't know when he started taking. It's like it just changed the game though. Yeah. His brother was big, just naturally big, bro. Like he just split logs or something. Rick Steiner, that dude. What if he'd have got on PEDs? That would have been crazy, man.
Both of them. That motherfucker in the ring.
Yeah, that like pit bull neck. You know, somebody got that big old pit bull. They got that big head and neck. That's how Rick Steiner was.
Yeah, but that DX, that took a whole nother turn.
Oh yeah, but he I'm trying to think, when did he get big, like PED big though? It had to be a little bit after they started DX
No,
though.
but Triple H always was big. He just never
Nah,
made
he
it.
wasn't defined
No,
like that before he got on the PEDs.
he was
Nah,
big.
he wasn't that big though.
Right. He
No.
didn't even let me finish.
When it was Hunter Hearst Helmsley, man, that one you posted on Facebook, he wasn't that big then.
He was
Well,
big. He just didn't have no definition. That's what I'm saying.
nah, I'm talking about he was big, but he wasn't like buffed out like PED
Yeah.
big though. He was
Yeah,
like
that's
regular
like,
dude big.
I
I
feel
say
you.
like-
You gotta have P. You gotta have a frame to kind of put that on there anyway. But he just looked like a regular person that was
Yeah.
big. You know what I
When
mean?
it was Hunter Hearst
Then he
Helmsley when he first came out, yeah.
Yeah.
then he
But
just
then
got
when he
real-
almost with DX, he came out with them on PEDs.
Yeah,
I was like,
I say
man,
that
what
over.
in the when the game? That's when he switched to the game.
Yeah, about that 02, 01, 02. Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
he went crazy. He went crazy.
Boom! I seen Big Papa Pump, him and Buff Bagwell. I was like, man, these dudes crazy out here, man.
Yeah.
He was bigger than Buff Bagwell, and Buff Bagwell was big. He was
That's
big.
how that's how
That's the
like big,
problem.
what's his name? Buff Bagwell.
Yeah, Buff Bagwell, yeah.
Like him and what's his name kind of had the same frame.
Who? Him and who?
Triple H.
Hell no, Big Buff Bagwell was way buffer than
No,
Triple
this-
H was.
Shit, ain't- you don't want to listen.
Pause on that. Go ahead.
You
Huh?
don't wanna listen. No, they had the same body frame. Buff was bigger, but
Yes.
they had the same body structure. That's what I'm saying. But Big Pop Pump took it to a whole nother level.
Yeah, he was already big when they first came as the Steiner brothers anyway. He was already a
Yeah.
big dude. But when he took the PD,
Yeah, I
When
know
he
a big
powered
belly
up.
man.
A legend.
I know a big belly
that
when I
was the
see
leg.
it.
He took some. Ain't
I
no
know.
way, man.
Yeah, he admitted it though.
Oh, he had to. You don't get
He
that
admitted
big
it.
naturally, man.
It was like him and Hogan had some kind of riff, you know, that was like
Yeah, Hulk Hogan, he
did.
definitely was on it. Then when he stopped taking it, you could tell when he stopped taking it because he just didn't have that size no more. Some people do different stuff too, though. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Yeah. Oh, before we get to this last slide, Jay, I'm gonna ask you which one you gonna roll with.
Always a hard one. You know what I mean? It's so hard to actually cook turkey.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
And they actually have it moist in flavor, so it's easy to go to ham, especially like honey baked with the brown sugar and the honey, spiral and stuff like that. But I gotta go with turkey. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know he used to eat turkey all the time. Even when it dried, he put like so much barbecue sauce on
Yeah.
it. He dried.
Make it straight. Straight.
You gotta work it out.
Have y'all ever had the Popeyes ham? I mean, turkey, the Popeyes turkey.
I heard it was straight though.
It's a.
Well, they fried the chicken grease. It's fried in the chicken grease where they fry the chicken in. So I
I
guess it
heard it
can't be
was
that
straight. I ain't
bad.
never had it, but I don't know. I heard it was straight. I ain't never had
Yeah,
it.
nah, I never had it. I do
No,
the
I
honey
had-
baked, the
I
honey
had-
baked ham turkey good though.
My ex-mom cooked some. I think I had some at work from Popeyes, and I made a turkey the year before last year.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It came
Yeah.
out moist, crispy, seasoned. So you got to do your thing. You know what I mean?
You gotta be careful with that potluck. You gotta be careful with that potluck turkey, man. You don't know.
Oh no!
Man,
I
you
mean,
gotta be
they got it. They got it from Popeyes. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
okay. I'm just saying.
You can't trust.
Or you go to Country Town. I remember one time family went to Mariana, man. It's like, wait a minute, that ain't no turkey bone. That ain't no chicken bone, dog. What is that, man? Oh man, that's cool now. I knew it was. I knew it wasn't anyone turkey or ham. I knew that. You know? I'll pass, dog. Appreciate it, dog.
I would say that probably ain't no ham in probably like 10 years, maybe.
It's been a while since I ate ham, but I do prefer ham though, because you can make sandwiches like say Miracle Whip
Yeah.
ham and some cheese, man. Some of that
It's
that
convenient.
government cheese, man. Woo-wee.
But like ham is like kind of like bacon to me. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
you got so many seasons. I couldn't imagine having bacon on my plate and then have that be my main meat. You know what I mean?
But some people do like a club though. It's bacon and ham, like a club sandwich is like
yeah,
that.
I
though.
mean, yeah, exactly. But I ain't never, I ain't heard like, well, let me get 7 slices of bacon, or somebody like, yeah, let me get 4 slices of ham. And like you got a ham steak, you got 4 to 7 slices of ham steak. You know what I mean? With the ham, you make a little sandwich. You know what I mean? You got a little
Boy.
three little slices.
Man.
I don't really get filled up by it. I like
Yeah.
the flavor. You know what I mean?
But guys, make sure to check out the Thinking Gang. We were 2-3 years into this thing. I don't know, somewhere in there, but
See, I'm too deep to change.
we in the
Now,
game.
know my name. I guess I gotta charge it to the game.
Check us out, man. All right. This the last slide? I think it is. Okay. All right, guys. Another thinking question. Is bad feet a red flag in the dating world?
Shit, yeah.
He just messed up the clip, man.
And the question, does it go both ways?
Yes.
Is
I'm
a
pretty sure it
man
does.
or like woman's piece of supposed to be pretty, but it's a lot of underlying factors.
But women show their feet more than men do, unless you're like Nigerian or something. You like Nigerians, they don't care, man. They'll come out there with them sandals on in a minute. He's like, man,
Because the women wash their feet.
what you been climbing Pinnacle Mountain with them feet, man?
And that's another thing too. Like culturally, some races just let the water just run down their body.
Yeah, they'll use towels. You know, some I think I was saying they don't use towel. They use soap and water. Like, how do you wash?
You just use your hand. Your hands are your hands are naturally exfoliating.
Oh,
That's
man,
why
that's
God
crazy.
gave you fingerprints to exfoliate.
Yeah.
So you gotta think about things like that. But you gotta watch your feet and stuff like that, fingernails and your gums, because there's underlying other health issues that we could.
But I'm talking about like it was like they got the hammer toes or something like that. You know what I'm saying? You know, got like a ball peen hammer on the side of the feet. You know, stuff like that. Run over feet. This is about run over feet wearing thong sandals. Like, man, you could not tell me you didn't see your feet before you put them sandals.
I mean, they were there's years and years. You know what I mean? Squeezing their feet in the shoes that are too small.
That ain't my problem. You still present it to the world. That ain't my problem.
Man, listen. I'm trapped in my own thoughts. Remember the movie Boomerang? The movie.
Oh
Boomerang.
yeah. I
Man.
remember that.
That was it. Like, hey,
Yeah.
like I'm not a feet guy.
No, I'm not a feet guy either, but I
But
roast
I
some feet.
still wanna be like, look down and be like, ooh, got some pretty ass toes. Pretty ass feet. You know,
You just said you're not a feet guy, but you said
I'm
your
not a
great.
feet guy, but
I'm not gonna touch them, but they gotta look good.
yeah, when you look down, you be like, damn, you do got some pretty ass toes.
You just want everything to match. You know what I mean?
How many pretty girls did you see when you was younger that had pretty feet though? Some pretty girls got some jacked up feet, man.
I don't really know if I was paying attention. Now I just really never saw.
I see I'm a detail guy. I look at everything. Kind of like on the car, you see the car, the tires, the rims. You may see the little ding in the fender. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, out of the black women I've dated, I've really never seen like really really bad feet. Personally,
the truth.
I've seen sick older people in the hospital. I've seen bad feet.
Man. Yeah.
Men and women when they get older. I've seen a couple crazy ones in the club, but on the average, probably 90% had good feet. So I don't have any hard.
But it's not great. It's like good, like bad, good, great. What is it, like a scale? Bad, good, great.
Definitely nothing under good.
Yeah.
You that old, and you got corns like that. You been wearing too little shoes and I don't like that. That means that means
Yeah.
you.
The
trying
thing
fit
too
something
is to get
shouldn't
you
be.
is the back of the feet. That's the one that gets you. You know.
What type?
I mean, you done that. You just talking now. We're just talking about ashy. You know what I mean? Or
Just
you talking
bad
about,
feet.
like,
Period.
you talking
It's
about
all kind of bad feet. There's so many categories of bad feet. You got run over feet. You got deformed feet. You got biscuit dough on the back of the foot feet. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, matter of fact,
That's
I'm going
grass, you know what I mean? You can step in some baby oil and get rid of that.
Nah,
I ain't gonna
you
be that
want some baby oil.
superficial.
You
know
need
what I mean?
you need one of them sickles like the Reaper got to get that stuff off the back.
Laying in bed and she rub her feet like, whoa, baby, you a man? No.
I used to get my feet done. They used to give me a hard time about it. I
I'm
used to get my
still,
feet done when I was younger,
You said
man.
you got Parmesan cheese in the bed.
yeah.
Man, yeah, I used to get my feet done. So
Matter of fact, I'm going Saturday. Hey, I'm going
yeah,
Saturday.
my wife was like, she's like, man, I ain't never seen a dude like you ain't deal with no.
See, I'm too deep to change. Everybody know
That
my
was-
name. I guess I gotta charge it to the game.
But yeah, so you ain't never dealt with a nigga like
Yeah,
this, man. Yeah.
I thought it was weird at first too, and then I got my feet down. I said, oh,
Yeah.
Ling, hey, yeah, rub my knee and up to my
Do you
thigh.
know how many
too.
girls would just remember you just because of those little details? It's the details, man. That's what I tell you. It's the details, man.
Yeah,
The girls remember. It's the details.
What is it called? Yeah, I want the deluxe package. Let me get that deluxe package.
There's some dudes, boy. You be seeing like man, she's like, so I don't know what it is about like the Nigerians, like the Indian dudes. It's like, dude, like he just stepped in some flour or something, man. He just walking around the flour. It's crazy, man.
Saying wearing them steel toe boots at work.
Ooh.
And I'll be like, man.
I know that hurt, boy. I know the steel toe
I was
boots
like,
ain't no joke.
no, my feet ain't used to this. I was like, well, my feet ain't used to this.
Man.
At all.
So the feet look like sweet potatoes, man. Like some ashy sweet potatoes in the grocery store, man.
I ain't capping. I'm going Saturday. I'm telling you, first one in line. Man.
Where you go to Jacksonville, or you do or where you at?
I used to go to the Swats, the one out there in by
Kroger.
By the outlets. I used to go.
Oh,
there,
okay.
But they kind of fell off.
Oh, they
kind
did.
of fell off, and I was like, let me find somewhere across the river. Find something across the river.
Just somewhere across the river.
Somewhere across the river. They sleep.
Did they fall over? They just didn't want to do your feet when you walk in there.
No,
Think don't, think they won't,
No,
think
last
won't.
last time I was there, they didn't even, the air wasn't even working. I was like, oh my gosh, it's hot in this place.
That do be funny though. You see them work on somebody's feet. That's crazy. They start talking. They talking to in the American. Do they feel good? Feet feel good? And then someone moving over. They got sing don't, think they won't, think.
Yeah, put your little AirPods in so you can translate it.
Put your AirPods in.
So you can translate it. Oh yeah, they talking about me.
She has very bad feet. But yeah, that was funny. So is it not a red flag though? You think if a girl got bad feet, that's a red flag? If she got
Nah,
bad
there ain't
feet?
no red flag. There ain't no red flag.
It's just some people just got bad feet.
Yeah, that's it. Like you can be.
I mean, everybody's got some kind of problems. You know, we got to. I'm not super with that.
Like she from Eastgate.
Look, we gotta differentiate bad feet versus bad hygiene. You know what I mean? Like, are your toes ugly? Or do they stink? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Yeah, your toenails a little bit long.
Everybody's feet's gonna stink. I don't know if you can ever just.
Are you crazy?
That's why you take baths. But at the end of the day, most people's feet. You've been on your feet all day. So you think the girls that been at the club all day, their feet don't stink when they leave the club?
I'm an adult.
Huh?
I'm an adult and I take showers. You know what I mean?
But before you take a shower,
I'm not musty.
But that don't mean your feet are sweaty and you don't have as many when you take
it's
your shoes
the
off.
same thing. Ain't no way your feet should be offensive. You should have offensive.
I'm not saying offensive smell, but they smell because you've been on your feet all day. That's what I'm saying.
Nah, this now sweaty.
But hopefully you know what I'm talking about. Like, I'm pretty sure your butt don't stink. You know what I mean? Because you bathed it. But you know what I mean? That one or two times where you use it, I imagine it stinks. But you know what I mean?
I use baby wipes anyway, so they don't. Yeah.
So I mean, it's the same thing with your feet. You know what I mean? I can't say your ass stink because you wash it, you use it twice a day or 3 times a day.
But that's why you wash it to prevent this thing.
Exactly. Right? That's why.
Same thing with feet.
So your feet shouldn't be.
But if your feet are covered with socks and shoes, your feet are gonna be sweaty, right? At the end of the day, right?
If a woman take her shoes off and it smell like Fritos, that is a red flag. I don't care what you say. It's a red flag, baby. What you eat?
Well, if they work at where you work at, Pill, in the warehouse, they gonna get out of their feet gonna smell like roses.
But we're not talking. I mean, like, okay, we're not talking about that. We're not. That's what I work. Obviously,
What are you talking about then? I'm saying
if any time in your day, if you take off your shoes and it fills the room, you got a problem.
Yeah, it's a problem.
So what I'm saying is, if you take a shower, in the morning, you soap up, take a shower in the morning, your feet are not going to be in the same condition by the time you get off work.
That's not what we said, Mike.
We're not arguing.
But that's what I'm saying.
That's what we're saying.
Okay. I don't care if you work 12 hours and you take your shoes off and the house smells funny, you got a problem. 12
Now,
hours
I get that.
I shouldn't be able to smell your feet like you wash.
So are you saying it's a double standard though? Because that's an acceptable double standard. That ain't nothing you can do.
No, it's not acceptable.
Because dudes, it's gonna do that with dudes, right?
No,
you take.
Man, bro, I get terrible feet. My feet don't stink.
You want answers.
You know what I mean? And they don't stink.
handle
Like, I don't have to quarantine my socks.
Yeah, sit them outside.
I'm gonna put my socks in a plastic bag and I'm gonna wash them carefully. No, I can't put my socks in there and you smell. People don't be in my house like, ooh, what's that? You got a dog?
Hey, wearing the same socks for 7 days, man. If you don't get up out of here,
man, dudes do that kind of stuff. Like I tell a wife, like when
if you matter of fact, if you go 2 days with the same socks and then it's unbearable, you got a problem.
Yeah,
your diet is poo.
Yeah,
your diet is poo.
Yeah,
it's coming at you.
Soak your feet in apple cider vinegar. You need to soak it, man.
It's coming out your pores at the bottom of your feet.
That's underlying other problem. You know what I mean? You a man and your pH balance messed up, sir. You need to get checked out.
But y'all think dudes should get their feet done though?
Yes.
No problem with that.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like
There used to be a time when that was taboo though. It used to be a time when that was taboo.
We didn't know no better.
No, you know what? It's taboo for some people to wash their ass. You know what I mean? Like, well, I don't. You put a towel in my butt cheeks. That's gay. And I don't want nothing to touch my ass. Like, nigga, you wash your ass. Well, I don't need to wash their clothes because ain't nobody gonna be up there. So watch your ass. Yeah. Because a lot of women are talking about a lot of women with skid marks in their underwear. You know what I mean?
In the front or the back? In the front or the back?
I'm not checking. Know how to wipe.
Boy, for real.
Because I don't like that I don't like stuff wet behind my butt like that. Okay.
But then people argue about using wipes. But man, tissue don't get everything, man. It just don't.
Well, I mean, you're supposed to shower daily.
But what if you're at work? What if you're at work though?
Some things you use the best what you have, and sometimes you need to get from point A to point B. You know what I mean? Yeah. My ex, she had a bidet, and she's black. She got a bidet. Yeah. You know what I mean? Toilet paper.
But you don't have a bidet everywhere. They just at home, right?
Yep. You know what I mean?
But at your job, you ain't no bidet at the job.
I'm not so particular about my butthole that I have to keep wipes in a bag just because I have an emergency. If I have an emergency outside, I use toilet paper and I'll take care of that when I get home. I'm not.
You got to get home. You don't know what happened between there and home. You don't know what happened between there and home, though.
No, I know what's going to happen. I'm going to wipe my butt with some tissue.
But you don't get everything. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
I'm sorry. Are you eating out? Is somebody eating out your butthole? Like because I'm not.
You can spend it however you want to spend it, but I'm telling you, tissue don't get it all. No. And you can spend it however you want to spend it.
Why?
Because we was just talking about skid marks. We were just talking about skid marks.
Be that pristine. It feels. I felt the crumb. I got to go back and check. Because I don't think I get everything.
Man, if you got a crumb, that ain't good. If you got a crumb, then you need to shave.
You know what I mean? Yeah, man. And matter of fact, and if you don't shave your butt and you think you got a hairy butt and you think a wife gonna get it just because
I don't got no hair,
got a
but
wife
you
every-
don't want to talk about crumbs, not me. You talking about crumbs, not me.
You know what I mean?
I don't know how we
You
got
know what I
to this
mean?
point.
Yeah, I know, right?
No, I groom myself. I make sure everything taken care of.
Yeah.
I keep it clean, but I'm not gonna be like I don't feel sure. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna wear a maxi pad on my butt just because I felt like you know. What I mean?
I don't know how you go from pad to wipe. That's different. I don't know. That's different.
This for Oxford slacks. I don't want to mess up my slacks. So you know.
They just telling me you just pat it. That means you walk around unclean. That's what it sounds like.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Am I going to be surgical? Is my butt going to be surgically clean any time of the day?
Yeah.
Absolutely fucking not. You know what I mean? It's not.
Hey.
You know what I mean? Is it going to be? Is it going to smell? No.
No.
Is it going to be dry? Yes.
How is it not going to smell if it's on there? If you didn't get it all off, how is it not going to smell?
Just make sure you
well,
walk.
I'm not volunteering.
I'm just saying.
The smell, or I'm not letting anybody else get that. You know how you gotta know how to cloak. You gotta be to smell something off me. You know what I mean? Wife, girlfriend ain't even getting that close. And I'm not going to stick my naked finger and just do a little tap test just to make sure.
You was just talking about how dudes want to do that in the shower. You were just talking about that.
I'm not going to tap test after I use toilet paper and be trying to see what I get.
Hey, what?
Pick one.
Just as long as you walk by air don't stink. That's all.
Pick. So pick one: collard greens or cabbage.
Neither. I don't like wet, mushy. I don't like meat flavored vegetables. You know what I mean? Like it's a vegetable, but I want it to taste like bacon, fatback, hog maws, ham hocks. I just don't.
I like cabbage. I will test some cabbage and cornbread up without question.
I will do fried cabbage or naked cabbage, like raw.
Yeah, naked cabbage. Yeah.
I will eat raw cabbage, crispy raw cabbage.
Oh yeah, I do. But my mom would make cabbage without the bacon, just like straight up cabbage and cornbread. Boom. Yeah, I used to eat greens when I was younger. I'm greened out though. I ate too many greens when I was younger, man. Every way you could probably have it, but I like cabbage better. I think I like the texture of cabbage better. Greens, man, it's just too much. I don't know. I don't like the texture of greens no more. My palate changed a little bit.
I'm gonna eat some greens. I'm telling you, son. If you ain't ate with your fingers, you ain't ate it.
Huh? With your fingers?
Yo, tight. For real.
Yeah.
For real. If you ate it with your fingers, you ain't really ate greens.
But guys, let us know what you think.
You eat like poo-poo. You just got, you know what I mean? Just
Boy.
Have any one of y'all ate greens with your fingers?
No.
I don't like the texture, smell. I don't like the idea behind it.
It's just too greens are just too soft and kind of be all over the place to eat it with your fingers for me.
You ain't had it right.
So what, you just halfway cooking it or something? Oh.
No, it was different different types of greens. I think
okay. Mustard greens, collard greens, stuff like that.
Yeah. Most of the collards are like mustard and turnips. Mustard and turnips a little different.
Yeah.
But
mustard, turnip, collard.
Yeah.
Now I like the greens with you got a little smoke sauce in them.
Yeah.
That's straight. Nah, that's straight.
I know.
Greens with your fingers. Green with your fingers, I'm telling you, you ain't had real greens till you ate it with your fingers.
I ain't had real greens, man.
You ain't had real greens.
Time, let's rewind until the 8th grade or till the 9th when the DE agents first raided.
All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Like, share, subscribe. Appreciate everybody for checking us out. Appreciate everybody for also make sure you check out REM Lawn Service, man, the unofficial sponsor of the podcast. Yeah. Go get your leaves done, man. Everybody don't want to go out there and do them leaves, man. I'm telling you.
Get right cleaned there. Up for the season change.
Yeah, look it up on Facebook. Facebook?
Yep. Facebook.
TikTok? TikTok?
TikTok, even Instagram.
Instagram. REM. ARIAM. Look it up. Holler at them. Hit them up in the inbox. Flood them.
Yeah. No,
Cause he
now
trying to.
don't think y'all about to get this stuff done for
No, I'm not gonna tell
$20
you.
like it's
No.
prices.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, it's not. It's not crackhead prices. You know,
Yeah.
it's not free.
He ain't driving around in no 92 S10 talking about I do it for $5. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
He's not doing it for publicity and advertisement. You know what I mean? I stay on the corner lot.
Yeah. But yeah, guys, we try to sign out this thing. Anything I want to say before we get out of here?
Yeah.
All right, guys, we signing out.
Happy
I ain't
Thanksgiving.
saying nothing.
Go ahead and say it, man. We were
Yeah,
just trying to
man.
plug it. We thought you was done because we plugged it. Go ahead and say it.
Y'all ain't really ate greens until you hate it with your fingers. I'm just saying. Greens,
Time,
cornbread.
let's rewind until the 8th grade or till the 9th
We out, y'all.
grade.